everybody, welcome to the Dish Pit Podcast. It's your host, Mikey Miguel here. Welcome to...
gun to your head. Start the show.
Jay's gonna kill us if we don't start this show.
I spilled some ginger ale. Sorry.
Gingers? Ginger ale.
You are about to experience something.
I'm Jay
so
Fandango,
cool.
and I spilled ginger ale.
Hey.
Go ahead, whatever you were going to say.
I was going to introduce everyone to the cast. Today here on the Dish Pit, we have The Crow, myself, and...
I'm glad he's not the three-eyed crow anymore.
Sir, is that it?
That's not much of an introduction. You
Yeah.
should introduce everyone.
Go ahead and introduce yourself.
And then you only introduced yourself. How could...
I thought you guys might want to take liberties with your own name.
I
Yo
already
soy
I said
chocolate
my name.
padrate, and...
Always and forever. Yo
Chocolate.
soy el padre chocolate.
Padre Chocolate.
Here again. Yes.
I like it. I already said my name. I said it first. Why am I gonna come back and say it again?
Nah, yeah, we're not going to say it again.
Why do I gotta say it
again?
twice? You were supposed to introduce all of us, bro.
You were.
We could take a shot to that.
Yeah, cheers.
Make you feel
Take a
better.
shot to your failure.
Is Dr. Seuss racist? Find out at 8.
Well, he did one of those political moves where he recanted in the middle of his career and said that he had learned the error of his ways.
He used to do, like, political cartoons and shit. And they
Yeah.
were really offensive.
Really offensive.
Yeah.
Have you seen them?
Emphasis on... really? I don't think I have.
Bro,
Yeah, let's pull one up.
I got you. Got you right here.
I'm gonna start doing some research too while we're on the topic of Dr. Seuss.
Currently, we are doing a deep dive upon racist...
We're not doing a deep dive. This is not like...
No, he doesn't mean us. He means
Yeah,
the
not
society.
us.
Oh, you talking about society.
For the viewers who can't actually see what we're doing, we are pulling up old Walt Disney.
This one.
This is not Walt Disney. We're talking about Dr. Seuss.
Dr. Seuss.
Are you even listening?
Dr. Seuss was a racist?
Yeah, I think so. Oh,
He used to do political comics, and
it
that's
looks
what
like.
we're looking at
Oh,
right now.
it's on. Oh,
Oh.
Oh, he did offensive political.
Yes, he did offensive political posting. Like
Oh my
pictures.
God.
Yeah.
My tongue was
Were
a
they
bit
like
tied
Dr.
Jesus
Seuss style?
Christ!
because
Yes.
of the shot. Hold
That
on,
is-
we'll just pass
Are
it
there like
around.
little
Brutal
hoodoo?
shit.
No,
bro.
just
Oh,
read
yeah.
it. Read
Read
it.
the
Read the fucking thing.
Well, should I
that's-
be reading this? I think I'm one of the only
No.
people on the show allowed to read.
You could
this.
probably read that one
I'm
word.
not- I mean, I feel like I'm allowed to read it.
I feel like I'm allowed to read it too.
On the
but-
sign, it says, "Take home a high grade nigger for
Oh,
your
out loud.
wood
Yeah.
pile.
I
Satisfaction's
was like, yeah, I'm not gonna read
guaranteed."
that.
Yeah, that's an interesting
I'm sorry.
doodle.
I'm sorry. Let me...
Great. Now this fucking episode's gonna be age restricted. Thanks.
Yeah, thanks, Mark.
Well, maybe we're so far into the
Oops.
movie they won't even watch that far.
Sorry.
We are fucking
Siri
like
picked
3
that up.
minutes in.
No one watches that much.
That's true. You're very right. They find us very boring. Michael's just keeps talking about history and shit.
For your
just playing.
wood pile.
On today's
Yes,
episode,
this
we
is
tell you
history.
why you can't
But yes,
talk about building
so-
bombs.
Well, no, it,
All
like
right.
that one's bad, right? That one's bad.
Hold on. We read one fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish in kindergarten.
Yeah.
And
Next
this dude is like one of the racist guys who ever lived.
Okay, so there's a double entendre. I'm not defending Dr. Seuss, so don't fucking.
I'm
look
listening,
At me.
Michael.
Yeah, don't look at me like I'm fucking advocating Dr. fucking Seuss because I hated his
Disney
books
was
even when I was a
racist.
kid.
I'm listening.
Oh my god.
Anyway, I have 2 points. One is like, yes, he did this. He was employed to do it. Okay? Now, whether it came very easily for him or not, that is subject to opinion. But what he did publicly do before he started his child, because this is 40 years before he started writing those books. In that time,
That's Japanese.
What
Yeah.
year did these images come out?
early 1900s.
Also, he was.
You looking at the Japanese one?
Yeah. No, I'm looking at the one that says "Wipe that sneer off his face." War savings, bonds, and stamps.
Oh yeah, this
And
one's
it's a
good.
very racist.
I'm waiting for
depiction
Michael
of a
to
Japanese
prove
man.
his point because I still got some.
I'm not proving a point. I'm just like putting some information out there that you should know, historic information, that he did come out and publicly say that he is like an absolved Christian and has learned what it means to, equality. I'm paraphrasing, right? But basically, he just recanted all of his anti-Semitic, anti-black, anti-Jap stuff.
He hated Japanese people.
Yeah.
I guess.
And
He's so delightful.
Either
Like,
that,
how could you-
not when we're at war with
not
them.
when you're at war.
It was.
and
He
They had
was
better
a-
technology than us, and
He did war propaganda cartoons.
yes,
So he was paid to do this. Yes, it is very racist. This is also from what is it like 80 years ago when we were at war with the fucking
It's 100
Japanese.
years.
Was that World War II?
yeah, it's 100 years old now.
Oh yeah.
When
Wait,
he
was
was
it?
doing it.
When
Yeah.
we were
Yeah,
at
it was
war with
definitely a
Japan.
different
Well, 1945, but this came out in like his earlier Japanese stuff started coming out early when they started doing the Empire of Japan or whatever. Anyway, so he recanted and then started writing the children's books and blah 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 blah. If you dissect the children's books on some of them, you can kind of see some of that influence still surface clearly.
Absolutely. You don't just have a whole hatred for a race and then it disappears because you don't have that job
Well, I think it was
anymore.
yeah. I think it was for all races other than white for him. Like I don't think he like pegged one. Like I don't like black people and that's it. Like he didn't like fucking everybody. Now, should we wipe him from existence? Absolutely not.
I feel while we're on this topic, we need to kind of widen the scope. Because, yes, these are just cartoons. These are images. You have the right to draw and write down on paper whatever you want. But at this point in time, everyone didn't have that right. So, being able to press this agenda upon people, whether it's a job or not, is crazy. You know, the fact that they hide the information. But there are people who've illustrated less imagery of racism, but more of the truth, who've been silenced, killed, murdered, and, thus led on out of history for less than this. So that's why I'm not taking a stance against it. It's just like,
I don't think this information was hidden. This is all.
This
well
is not
documented.
hidden information. I knew about this years and years. It's the same thing with Disney. If you think
Access to
Disney wasn't a racist bigot, then
Yeah, I've known since
like,
I was a kid that
goddamn,
Disney
since
was
I know as a
racist.
kid.
access to information is something that's just
Walt
now
Disney, not Disney. The
being
company.
used as a weapon by the masses, though. So for the longest time, everyone outside of that has been able to use it to their advantage.
Yeah, well, my point of view is I don't think it should be used as a weapon. Like, I'm not a big fan of cancel culture.
Yeah.
At all. Whatsoever. But
Do you think that they should stop printing?
Was it?
God damn it! What's the name of the fucking book? Mein Kampf.
Yeah.
Do you think they should stop printing that?
I mean,
Just because it was written by Hitler?
Yes.
No.
About
And,
about genocide. About how the white person. I've read the book. It's the Aryan race is a superior race, and his plan and why the Jews are bad.
it's the passing of information that's fine, but the information that's being passed on that you should have a problem with.
Here's my point as a historian. All right, I actually have a history degree. Wiping it out from our minuscule little lives doesn't teach a lesson. It doesn't say it didn't happen. Okay? I think the lesson is it should be there so we can teach our kids this is wrong. And this is where you came from. This is where I came from. This is where this country comes from. Our country has come so far
In
from
the last century.
in the last century.
In the last century,
Imagine
there's been a
2
lot of
centuries.
progress, yeah.
It's come so far. You can't ignore it.
I still feel that's dangerously arrogant.
Why?
Only but
Like, I'm not teaching. I'm not advocating that it's right. I'm advocating that it's wrong. And you need to know, wiping it from the history books means it will fucking happen again.
the lack of the
big time.
the lack of the lesson doesn't mean that the message isn't still sent across, that you can do what you wanted when you wanted, lose, be wrong, and still be entitled to your opinion, your heritage, and history, and press it on other people.
Well, that's not true, because you are entitled to your opinion no matter what. And it's how... So, a famous person said, I can't remember his name, is it's not about the content. It's not about the information. It's about the medium. Okay, so it's how you transfer that information. If I'm showing you this picture, the picture's never going away, and I'm telling you this guy was cool. This is right. This is what we should do. Then you're transferring that information through that medium in the wrong way. But if I show it's like, this is where you came from. This is what is wrong with society. This is the evil that's out there. This is what you need to be aware of, because people think like this even till today, and it's wrong. Like, you need to know that. If you didn't
allowing that passage of knowledge without the truth being sprinkled into it where it actually happened is what's dangerous.
Well, see, that's up to the people passing the knowledge. The information is not leaving.
The only thing that separates right and wrong is what we would call law, justice, order. So in these tales of events, morals. In these tales of events, yes, it's okay to embellish, or because you have a connection to some of the people in the story, to tell your version of their history, but at the same time, the history we're talking about, encompassed a lot of people only into one fight.
But see, you don't understand. Like, knowledge is power. Okay, knowledge is power. Now, listen.
So people with knowledge had it. They were able to read, write, go to schools. You know what I mean?
What's your point on
right.
that?
Just because a part of our history is bad doesn't mean we should forget about that part of
Holocaust.
history. Yeah,
It doesn't mean it shouldn't exist.
We should,
but they tell the truth of every aspect
Who's lying
of
about
the
Dr. Seuss?
We don't tell the full truth. We ring around the rosy the shit. We sing the happy song, but the tale is about poison. It's about people dying, when we're kids singing this shit. In all actuality, they didn't teach us in kindergarten, hey, you shouldn't sing Ring Around the Rosie.
So you think we should be like Germany and just skip over a part of our history? Like, they don't teach the Holocaust in Germany. They don't teach, that Hitler, they don't talk about Hitler at all. It's stricken from the history books. Don't you think that's bad?
There are things they're still teaching, which now information has come out, which we know turns out to be incorrect. So an update on the information doesn't mean we're changing history. We're writing in the parts that matter. Why the fuck are we still talking about Columbus sailed the ocean blue in 1492? Let me
try to put some perspective on this. We're black, right? And there's a lot of painful history that's associated with that, right? But if for some reason they were like, you know what, that's too painful, we don't want to remember that, let's strike that from the history books, let's not talk about that, because it's too painful. Like, all the books that were written on that, we're not gonna put that in schools, we're not gonna teach this, we're not gonna study this. In the future, there's not going to be anyone that has the knowledge that can oppose it. You know what I'm saying? Like, in order to make change, you have to be knowledgeable about the history and what has come.
Preach.
You know what I'm saying? So
knowledge comes with wisdom, is derived from knowledge. It's up to you to make the choice what's right or wrong. But depriving yourself of the knowledge that's there is detrimental to our society. It's like telling a new fucking racist white kid that it never existed. It didn't happen. They can do whatever the fuck they want. It's never going to go away. It's never going to go away. Yeah. We need to educate.
Yeah, at the end of the day, man, it's been ingrained into the culture. So what needs to change fundamentally
education
is the culture. You know what I'm saying? Like,
sorry. There is his name is Daryl Davis, I believe. He's a musician, but he also is like in his free time he converts Klan members from the KKK. So what he does is he was on the Joe Rogan podcast like last year, and he told Joe about how he basically befriends these Klan members, and over the course of years,
the black dude, right?
Yeah, the black dude.
Yeah.
Over the course of years, he befriends them, educates them, because he's driving in the car, and these dudes don't understand that African Americans are just people, just like you, and it was astonishing
wild
that these people grow up in these communities where they're deprived of even that most basic information, that you're the fucking same as me on the inside, regardless of what is on the outside. And these people don't fucking know that. They're not raised. So, and then they raise their kids to not know that. And then so it's just a vicious cycle. This guy, he's like, he goes and he becomes friends with them and basically shows them. They're like fucking third world over there in certain parts of our country. It's ridiculous.
It's ridiculous. That's fucking awesome, first of all.
Yeah, he fucking, it's like, I think it was like over 2 dozen or like 3 dozen Klan members converted. Like a judge, there are judges, police officers, because the Klan doesn't pay, so they have to have jobs.
Yeah.
And there in those communities, there are judges and cops that have rank in the Klan, and these motherfuckers are giving up their like robes, these ceremonial robes to him. They're like,
they give them
out.
to him, trophy.
I'm leaving. Like, he has at least 12 of them, I think.
Wow, that's incredible. That's God's work right there.
It is. That's a man. That's a testament.
But to the point of that is like Jordan, fucking.
But there will always be. There are always
you gotta teach
gonna
people.
be.
Uneducated
people.
I'm just not a fan of striking things from the record, because you don't learn. You don't now. The whole Dr. Seuss thing is different. Do I agree with them not reprinting those books and stuff like that? Yes, I agree with that, because it can be misconstrued. But if you're not going to teach people, I'm not going to tell my kid not to read Cat in the Hat.
There's a web like this, because this is how I really do see it. There's a web inside our country, and everyone has access to it. And then inside that same country, there's a web underneath it, and only 1/8 of the percentage get access to it. You know what I mean? And then there's a web where even less percentage of those people in that web get access to it. And we're talking about these networks that are able to put things out to mass numbers of people, not just here.
Which is why
but
this
around the
shit's
world.
fucking dangerous, bro.
So taking away one
Shit's
network
dangerous.
from a mass of people, whether it's information, a word, a song, a video, a portion of history, and recorrecting it doesn't mean we're changing history.
That's the thing. You can't recorrect it. It's already been done.
I absolutely believe not trying is the easiest way to win that argument. But we haven't tried, so that's why.
I don't understand how we can recorrect history.
We just stop printing the textbooks with the false information.
I don't know, like that's not gonna do it, bro. It's not that, like, the textbooks are one thing, it comes from
At home, bro.
At
Like,
home.
yeah, it's at home, bro.
It's at home. It comes from this. It comes from this type of talk. It comes from people from different places getting together, talking, and having an educated conversation and understanding about it, and then walking away being friends, being human.
So you feel like we're systemically separated?
What do you mean? Like us?
Not
In this
really,
group?
bro. Listen, if you grow up and all you hear your parents talk about is, man, those fucking niggers, I hate those. You're a white person, and all you hear is, those fucking niggers are so dumb, those niggers this, those niggers that, then you're gonna be thinking, yeah, those niggers this. Yeah, I agree. Like, because that's what you know. Like,
Especially when you're a kid. When you're a kid, you just soak that up.
And then that becomes ingrained in you. You know what I'm saying? And you go out and you live your life and you experience with other people, like, and as you experience with other people, those people absorb you. They absorb your personality, your traits, your mentalities, you know what I'm saying? And then they pass those on. So it's a fundamental issue. Like, it's ingrained in the culture, and that's where the problem is.
Agreed. And you know where our culture is right now? It's on fucking social media. It is. Like, if you want to learn things, like,
is a problem.
like those pictures that I just showed y'all, that's not hidden. That's not private information. That's out there. I went to the library, okay, and you can look it up in the National Library. You have to be vigilant yourself to find the information and the knowledge out there and use it in the right way. We have a bunch of fucked up people in this world and they're gonna use shit the wrong fucking way. Violence is never going away. Hatred is never going away.
You gotta just learn how to fight it.
It takes
right?
people like us that fight against it. But you can't take people's lives, and you can't go out there and be violent begets violence. You can't go out there and fight violence with violence. You're never gonna get anywhere, and we're all gonna kill each other. But you can go out there and preach. You can go out there and take the knowledge that you have, like G just said, and share it and let other people absorb off of you. Because eventually, if people did that instead of just hating things, then we would not be in this fucking situation today. But you know who controls the hate? Fucking Facebook, fucking Twitter. You know, like just going by like seeing things that you see on there and then making a blind judgment on that's how you feel about a subject without you like, maybe let me look this shit up.
Not even really thinking about what you're about to comment.
Like
thinking of the ramifications
that's
of what
the
you're about
problem,
to say.
because then hatred will beget hatred.
And what boosts that is a lot of times there's an aspect of anonymity. Mm-hmm. So you can be exactly who the fuck you are. You know what I'm saying? Like, and nobody has to know, oh, that's Jeff from down the street. I know him. Man, he's really an asshole. Like, nah, that's Gamma 29. Like, you don't know who the, you know what I'm saying? Like, so
that's like when that shit comes out and it's like somebody that's really famous, like a sports athlete or whatever, and comes out and they figure out, oh, you're so-and-so from Twitter and you said all this hate shit. That's why you immediately get fucking kicked the fuck out. We don't want you,
If I was
bitch.
a celebrity, I would not be on Twitter.
Absolutely not. I would not
I would
be
have
on
no social media.
right.
Fuck no. Look at Johnny Depp and Amber Heard right now. That shit's ridiculous.
Yeah, there's some people you can't find on social media, respectively. You know, like Keanu Reeves, he's not on no fucking
I
Twitter.
don't think he has it.
He's not on no Instagram.
Even
But
now,
he's a nice
There
guy.
might be a guy named The Real Keanu Reeves, but it's like a meme page or something.
even now, I'm barely on social media. That shit can easily get you caught up.
Memes, they're addictive.
I'm on it for memes, and I'm on it to see how fucking crazy all of the fucking people that I actually know are. I don't talk to people I grew up in high school with. I really don't, because I
don't do much either.
They're fucking idiots and they're bad people. Like really, like I couldn't go and be their friend and sit there and listen to some of the things that I've seen them they opinionate on social media, because I don't believe in that. I'm not saying like it's racist, it's everything. But I sit there and just look and just like kind of hang my head like this is the fucking world that we're in, and like I'm glad for what I have with y'all, because I know that this is real. Like this is what people are supposed to be like in our little friend group, and it's just so sad that it's so small.
Yeah, we would do well if our friend group survived the apocalypse. Thank God.
No, we wouldn't survive.
But you know, we wouldn't get that lucky. Half of us would die for sure, like immediately.
Not with me.
Like if it's like a cataclysm or something, and you know houses are caving in and shit, half of us are dead for sure. Like, no question. It sucks, but
I'm thinking my luck will last through the apocalypse.
You think so?
Bro.
I think I would live, but only barely.
You know how like
missing an eye or something.
You know how like in RPG games, like you have certain stats, and like you apply certain like points into the. All right, this dude right here has all 10 of his stat points in luck, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
In luck? Yeah.
Jesus Christ, this house has
need you
electricity.
around. Hey, I got all of mine in survival. So, Martin, you and I, we team up. We ain't going nowhere, sir. Like, you gotta keep.
I don't even know where to start. Like, y'all remember that ice storm? I don't. I missed that.
Exactly.
Yeah, you weren't there, bro.
Motherfucker. He's over there.
That's foreshadowing that Mark's gonna die first.
No, it's foreshadowing how
I break
he's
my
lucky
ankle
as
and
fuck.
get eaten. I'm like,
That's foreshadowing his luck. He planned that fucking trip in advance. He left in advance on Friday.
That's just luck.
It's
Exactly.
luck.
Exactly my point.
It proves G's point. That was some dumbass luck, and he out there in Sunshine, California.
just so happens, like, then he went to Las Vegas, and then they were like, you know what, like you gotta take a layover flight to California. They send him to California, and then they're like, you know what, your flight's delayed. Take a vacation in Cali too. Why
Here's a
not?
hotel voucher.
I'd be screwed because I'd be like, I'm broke. Where the fuck am I gonna sleep?
Luckily, this
No, we-
nigga had friends that live in fucking California.
Oh,
don't.
what luck!
I don't have friends that live in Cali. I'd be like, I guess I'm sleeping here at the airport, y'all.
Was living good
bus
in
station.
Malibu. No
Sleep at
lie.
a
Bus station? What the hell?
I hate you, Mark.
I've done that. Yeah, right.
hate you,
Fuck
bro.
you, Mark.
I hate
But what's
you,
crazy
bro.
is on the way here, there's everything in between where we all live. So there's a Target, a HEB, a Walmart. There's 2 Targets, a HEB, from your house to Jordan's. So we could all assemble it and come up with a
You talking about the Holocaust?
yeah.
I mean,
The apocalypse.
the apocalypse. Sorry.
We'd all luck out.
Wait, what type of apocalypse are we talking?
I was
Zombie.
saying, I was zombie.
Nah, it wouldn't. That's
That's so
not real.
cliche. I was
Yeah.
thinking cataclysm, maybe like
Like a solar flare of
yeah,
some sort?
like
Yes.
EMPs or electronics.
EMPs.
And then bandits start.
That's an
forming.
actual. That's an
And
actual
then we'll
real
have
thing.
to be like, I don't know what we'll call our group, but we're not going to be bandits. We'll take the supplies from bandits.
We'll
be
be
the-
desperados.
We could be
Yeah.
the wet bandits, like
The wet bandits.
We'll be the wet bandits.
I got an awesome name. We'd be the Repo Man.
the repo man. 'cause
Ironically,
we
there are no more-
repossessing-
Repossessing it from the people who weren't supposed to
Okay.
be possessing.
Ironically, there are no cars left.
Yeah, because they're all wiped out by the EMP.
We just take a- we
maybe
can-
in 1970, like anything in the 70s
Yeah,
and 80s would be there.
Yeah, we
around.
could do.
The
We'd have to
18?
siphon gas, which I know how to do, guys.
Yeah, me too.
I got you.
First thing
It's gonna
I'm
suck,
doing,
but I know how to do it.
getting all of my pads from Academy.
See, this
Shoulder,
guy-
elbow, wrist.
Everyone says Academy first. You're screwed if you go to Academy. You're gonna get like trampled.
I got
Bro,
it on
I'm
me
going
right
to
now.
the gun collector store.
Carter's Country.
I'm going to the dollar store. No
Yeah,
one's
I got
around
it on
there.
me right now.
I bet y'all can guess where I'm going to
I'm
go.
getting the Yappa first and foremost. Like,
bullets.
That's why I have you guys for.
yeah.
I already have an M16 and ammunition and a fucking 9mm.
Yeah,
grab a
so
compound
getting
bow
the
for you.
Yappa. Because listen,
No, I get
if
the
you're
bow. He
in
already
that
has a
type
gun.
of situation,
The fuck?
you're gonna have to worry about bandits and raiders and fucking cannibals and shit like that. So you need,
Cannibals instantly.
I also have a
eventually.
Okay, so first off,
I also
what
have a
were these
sword.
cannibals doing before the apocalypse?
cannibalizing.
it's the apocalypse
They were
now.
Maybe they were
Okay.
just weirdos.
They were homeless and they had hatred in their hearts.
I saw you eating the McDonald's. at
They got the
lake.
COVID-19 vaccination, became cannibals.
Band
my
of hateful
God.
hobos. Yeah.
A band of hateful hoes.
You think that's gonna happen, bro? Don't get the vaccination. Let's just see what happens.
I'm not.
I'm not. I got
It's
the
gonna be like
paperwork.
28 days later. Fucking vampires show
now
up.
that they're all old, because all the old people are getting the vaccination. Like 90-year-old vampire coming at
Oh
you.
my god! Just fuck. Just cave her fucking skull in with my fist, bro.
Nah.
You get a
I'm
text.
sure it's soft
Grandma
enough.
tried me at the HEB, cuz.
I'd use like practical weapons like knives and
I
Yeah,
have,
bro.
a,
I have two
sword.
swords.
club.
I have two swords.
Sword's
They're
not
coming
gonna.
with me.
I mean, the sword, yes, I
Bro,
I
get
have
Come
a
on.
machete and a hammer.
it. Machete
I
probably
have,
better.
I have
than
a
hammer.
samurai.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I'm sure
like-
that's gonna do you real well.
Yeah, a katana is gonna do me.
It's gonna
Bro,
get stuck in one of them. You're like, ugh,
you've seen The Walking Dead.
and someone's
bro.
gonna chomp it.
Yes, you're
You gotta
Michonne.
sharpen
Style.
it.
You got the dreads
Are
just
you gonna
like
sharpen
her.
it?
Yeah, of course.
Where are you? What are you gonna sharpen?
You
it?
have a whetstone, bro. I'm
Yeah,
coming
you know
here.
I'm gonna
It
have
doesn't
it.
work.
I know
on-
you have it. I'm coming.
I know it works. It's gonna
It
be
doesn't
hard.
work on the samurai.
It does, but it's hard.
It's hard.
It's really tough because first of all, the sword is curved, and then you have to like hold it at an angle while moving it like this, and it's long.
And
DJ
at the
wasted
same-
like a day and a half.
Probably
of
better
his
off using like a
day.
rock or something.
You have to keep it at the same angle, the whole
Yeah.
curvature.
Can't
That's the
do
thing.
it.
The same
He could
angle.
probably do
on
it,
both
but
sides.
it'd be tedious as fuck. You'd have to do small parts at a time.
All right,
like,
well,
a little bit at a time.
To be honest, if there
And
was
eventually
like
you
an
could get it sharp.
apocalypse or anything going down,
I mean, it's pretty sharp already.
we could do solar flare. That's gonna be real difficult.
What
but
about like we go like 2012 style national park fucking explodes, the volcanoes under the what's it
Oh,
called?
like the
2012.
day after
Yellowstone.
tomorrow or whatever it's called. Like
2012.
yeah. All right.
Still never saw that.
I say-
Yellowstone National Park erupts.
I say we get to a military armory.
We got to get to some kind of. We got to get.
That's where I'm
Inland.
going.
The
I
National
mean,
We have
Guards
to get
all the way down
inland because
Westheimer.
we're on the fucking coast. We
National
get the fuck outta
Guards,
here.
Westheimer, but the armory's not there. The armory's underneath MEPS.
You don't want to do. We don't want
Yeah,
to do that
let's head
because
to
then it's gonna
Colorado.
flood.
They got Bud, bro. Like, let's head to Colorado.
We have to go
They're in the
inland.
mountains.
Oh yeah, because
We're on the coast, and it's gonna be earthquakes and fucking tsunamis. That shit's
Oh,
gonna
then that's just
destroy it.
survival.
Road
then-
trip to Colorado.
We have
Road
to
trip to
instantly.
Colorado, yeah.
As soon as we hear that shit happens, we got in 20 minutes. We gotta be on the road.
That's it. That'll be fine.
I stay like 10 minutes away, so 10 minutes to pack, 10 minutes to get here.
Yeah,
I ain't
while
packing
everyone
shit.
on the,
I'm packing
everyone in
ammo.
Houston is on the street.
Oh,
That's gonna fucking suck.
But people, that's
We're
the
gonna have to
thing.
steal a monster truck.
People
or
are going to be
something.
running. We'd have to get an all-terrain vehicle.
That's
or
what I say, a
just
monster
hoof
truck.
it, or hoof
We
it.
might have to hoof it, but we wouldn't be able to hoof it in time.
60 miles in a day.
We'd have to go full adventuring squad on that shit and like all day.
Bro, I'm not
That's
complaining
like
about
it's
no
Lord of the
walk
Rings.
if it's about survival.
Yeah, if I'm gonna fucking
I'm
die
all
sitting
about
here,
it. Yeah.
I'm letting y'all know the Marine in me. I'm fucking out of here. There's a fucking an apocalypse where all of our systems are shutting down. I'm getting to an armory and I'm getting me some heavy artillery.
Hey, bro, I'm rolling with you.
I'll roll
Alright.
with you. But
Yeah,
yeah,
like-
like
Yeah.
inland if there's a volcano.
I already have
Yeah,
3,
bro.
Like I'm crazy. I've already thought about this. There's the armory downtown under MEPS. There is the military service station in Katy.
So do we stop there first, then head inland, or do we just fucking risk it?
I would hit the Katy one first.
Michael is talking about going to a military,
Breaking into.
breaking
Yes,
into
think
a
about the
military.
long
But
term.
here's the thing.
Alright.
If there's an apocalypse going on, guess who's getting deployed?
You.
The military. So do you think that base is going to be occupied to the full?
you're
Do I
going-
think the base
you're
will be
getting
able
deployed,
to
bro.
defend
You're going
itself?
in
Yeah.
He's not
and
going.
bringing us the weapons. Because, like, you could really just be like, yeah, I'm a soldier. Let's get
Oh,
There's
I'll
gonna
fucking
be
look the
guards,
part.
right?
Huh?
There's gonna be guards. You can't go alone.
Definitely.
There's going to be guards.
Yeah,
I
but
would,
none of us is a soldier, bro.
What, I'm not saying that.
I got
we
my
could do
basic
like
training.
distraction
You can do
type
it.
shit.
all we got to do is, like, we could sit there, get on the
guerrilla
guard.
warfare,
There's going to
I
be 2
got this.
guards.
I got my basic training.
There's going to be 2 guards on the southeast end. You just pick them. I have an M16A4. I could pick them off from 900 yards away. Pick them off, get their key cards, get in, and then it's going to be a tactical smash and grab. It's going to be cover and maneuver. Like, I go here, you go there. I go here, you go there, till we get.
This is all hypothetical.
Do we have guns?
By the way.
Look,
I need-
hypothetically speaking, I'm sorry I just want to say this. You can use me as a human shield if we go into chaos.
Facts.
All right, that's
Okay, we got
Ivory.
that option.
Yeah, we
We
got
have that
Ivory as a
option.
human shield. Bet, bro.
All right, so we're-
way to give yourself to the cause, bro.
Hopefully it
Appreciate
won't
you.
go that far.
Appreciate
But if so say we go to this place, do we risk it? What are the long-term ramifications? What if there are floods? What if we get trapped here? How long can
All
we
right, well,
stay here?
No, we're not staying.
So we're getting the shit. You said smash and grab, so we're getting the fuck out.
And
Yeah.
getting the fuck. Yeah.
Getting the
Okay.
fuck out. In fact, like when I say smash and grab, I mean like we get to the cache. There's gonna be grenades and stuff there. We just
Yeah.
blow our fucking way out of
Hell
this
yeah, that'd be
motherfucker.
dope.
Just like everybody get back. Just sit there and there'll be an M203.
Walk out.
Is this happening?
Hero style.
I can attach the M203 to the bottom of my M16.
That'd
just
be
sit
so
there and
epic.
just put a grenade in there. All right, everybody get back.
Michael dies from shrapnel. We're like, fuck! God damn it!
Michael
and
would
we're
be in
just in
charge
a
of
military
demolitions.
bunker.
I would be in charge of communications.
Take my dog tags.
You would be in
Why?
charge
There's
of
EMPs.
rations, and you would be in charge.
Hey,
of
I would be
maneuvering.
on some whole Glenn shit, bro. Like,
You'd be in charge of transport.
bro,
It's on the driver. That's not fun.
bro,
There's no transport. There are no vehicles.
Glenn, bro. I
Okay.
would be on some old
The
Glenn
70s
shit,
vehicles.
bro.
Some Glen shit and get your
Like-
head smashed in.
Sir.
How you going, sir?
That shit sucked. I know. He was one of my favorites.
That was my least favorite.
What's
part
crazy
of the
is-
That's why I stopped watching the
He
show.
didn't. He
Bro.
missed that whole season and the season after, and he's like, "I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it."
Bro,
so I
I-
didn't tell him what happened to Glenn, but he knew that he fell off the dumpster,
And it was
he
like,
saw the zombies, so he was like, "I already know Glenn dead." I was like, "Nah, you'd be surprised." I was saying all little kinds
You'd
of
be
stuff. So
surprised.
when he watched it, he was like, "My nigga Glenn's still alive." I was like, "Mm-hmm." And by the end of that episode, he's like, "Why you ain't tell me, bro?"
Bro, I was so mad. I was so mad.
That was terrible.
That was fucked up, though.
Oh no, Glenn! Play him like a fiddle. He ain't had to do him like that.
Nah, he didn't have to do it like
No,
that.
that was terrible, man.
He could have did Abraham. He could have.
They did him.
They did,
died.
yeah.
He died too. The redhead dude.
I would have been cool with just Abraham. He could have did. Who was there at the time? Was the black dude still alive?
Which black dude?
At this point, the preacher
I don't
and
think
the
there was a
dude
black
whose
dude
leg
in
they
that
ate.
Was there?
I don't think think
There was 3 annoying black dudes. Top of the list, the preacher. They could have smashed him.
Sir, you're like contradicting your earlier argument.
The dude whose leg they ate. They could have ate Wallace, and they could have ate the dude with the hammer that was in charge of babysitting the baby. Could have smashed it, bro. Them niggas could have been got.
But it wouldn't have been emotionally impactful. For the end of the
Exactly. It's
season.
not good for storytelling.
You know who I was mad when they got T-Dog? I was so mad.
Was that season 3?
I
Yeah.
was like, not T-Dog.
Got him in the prison.
He had shows to do. He's
Nah, bro. When they got
Yeah, he had another career.
yeah, they got Didn't they get Carl too? Got Carl.
Bro,
Carl
they
got killed.
They took his eye.
Well, yeah, but then he got
That's right.
killed. He got his eye taken. Then he.
I ain't seen that. I haven't finished it.
I'm sorry, bro.
He didn't even.
I'm sorry. I haven't watched. I'm sorry.
Now that the cat is
Sorry.
now that the cat's out of the bag, bro.
That's great.
So now that you
It's all good, bro.
So now you know, bro.
I promise. It's
there's,
all
there's
good.
all right. Now that there's a promise of death, I'm gonna give you a promise of life. Judith makes
she's
it,
badass.
grows up, and she's a badass.
Nice. All right, I gotta finish it.
Okay,
I have
there
to
you
finish
go.
it. I
There
have
you
to
go.
finish it.
Promise of
You know the
life.
fucked up
With-
part.
I like that,
I don't
Mark.
even
Promise
know
of
how
life.
he dies. I just know he dies.
With that knowledge,
I know. You know. You remember how he
I
died.
don't. I didn't watch it.
with that knowledge, I
got
can
spoiled.
I can watch it and have something to look forward to.
There
Sorry,
you
man.
go.
No, it's all good, bro.
I didn't give a
promise.
shit about Carl's mom dying.
Oh
She's
yeah,
a
bro.
bitch.
Oh yeah. For
I cared
her.
more about what's the blonde bitch's name? Who was fucking the governor?
Oh, Cassie.
Adriana.
Adriana?
Yeah, that wasn't it Adriana.
I don't remember.
I can't remember.
No, it was
Her sister?
I'm just
Andrea.
playing.
Andrea.
Andrea.
That's what it was.
I'm just kidding.
I hated her.
I didn't like
She
her
was
either.
so annoying.
She
like,
was pretty
bro, like she was
Make a
annoying as
decision.
fuck.
Do you want to die because your sister died, or do you want to live because your sister died?
Yeah, make up your fucking mind.
Bro? There's always one person in every show that's just like constantly doing something annoying.
I know,
Like-
bro. There's in season 5 of The Expanse. There's this black chick, bro. I don't know her name. She's like African. She has this mohawk. So annoying. I'm like, shut up.
Or the
I don't give a
doctor,
fuck who your allegiance is.
or the doctor in Mars. She's not even a doctor.
What doctor?
The one with the little kid with the robot
What?
on Netflix. The kid with the robot.
On Netflix?
On Netflix.
Are you talking about that? What's that?
Where the family lands on the planet.
Oh,
That's
so-
Lost in Space.
Lost in
Yeah.
Space?
I have only seen like 2 episodes of
The
that.
doctor that won't die.
I
Yeah.
don't remember anything.
Oh,
about
that annoying bitch.
She's so
Bro, I know
that's
who you're
why
talking
I know who you're
I know
talking
you're
about.
talking about.
I don't really watch Lost in Space anymore. Hey, but
Bro,
speaking,
like Stormfront from The Boys season 2. Fuck. Oh, y'all haven't seen it.
Yeah.
no.
Man, she's fucking a bitch.
Did y'all see all the shit that Marvel has upcoming?
Bro, it's
Yes.
ridiculous.
All right, so what's coming first?
All right,
Black
so-
Widow.
I'm looking forward
Yeah.
to
So
the
here we
new
go.
Ant-Man and Wasp movie.
WandaVision streaming. In fact, I think it's the season finale.
Episode
Yeah,
9 is
yeah,
season
episode
finale.
9 is the last
Some
When is it
fucking
coming out?
Friday.
Friday.
Well, we should get together.
It's going
We
down.
should honestly.
Watching it.
Yeah.
I have
What
to
time
work.
does it? What time?
I have to
all
work
on
at
the same
night,
episode.
but I'm off in the morning.
2 a.m. It
2
comes out
a.m.
on Thursday, on Friday morning.
Yeah, Thursday.
2
All
a.m.
right,
Friday
I
morning.
have to be at work at 2 p.m. on Friday. So
Okay, I mean, you
I'll
work.
wake. I work at 3:30.
Y'all
I'll
wanna do
get up
Saturday?
and
So Friday or Saturday?
Friday.
It comes out Friday, but like
At
2
2
a.m. and like imagine Thursday goes midnight, right? And then 1 a.m. and now it's Friday,
and then after that,
2.
it's like
and then it continues to be Friday for the next 24
so
hours.
you
Still
guys want to get
confused.
together Friday at 2 in the morning.
That's not what
That's
we're
not
saying.
what I
That's
said.
not what we're saying.
I just
Right.
said that's when the episode comes
So
out.
that's what I was saying. Okay, so
we can get
we
together
know
like
when the
noon the
episode
next
drops.
day.
We can get the episode. We can get together at noon.
Saturday.
Friday.
Okay.
God.
All right.
yeah, noon works because it's not that far to my job from here. So
I can do noon on Friday.
and I don't have to be there until 2. So that works for me.
Sounds like a
I
bet.
have to take the time to encourage every viewer to rewatch all of the MCU movies in order. We're taking the time to do it.
Yes.
And you'll get a better understanding of how this is playing out through our universe, the multiverse.
Okay, so next up is Falcon and the Winter Soldier coming
That's
out.
gonna be
It's in
dope.
post-production, coming out March 19th.
Nice.
Falcon and the Winter
The
Soldier.
Falcon
mind,
he's
and
not
the
Captain
Winter-
America.
Not Captain
No,
America.
it's
Yet.
It's gonna be the black dude.
Yeah, that's the Falcon.
Falcon.
Yes.
Yeah, Mac.
Sam Wilson.
Sam Wilson.
I think Captain America makes an appearance in this.
Maybe, but he'd be old.
He'd be older.
Thank goodness.
He's old.
He's old at the end of Endgame.
We're done with Chris Evans.
I
Thank
know
God.
that he's
I hate
old
you.
at the end of.
You're the
Endgame.
worst.
You hate Chris Evans?
I love Chris
But
Evans
that's
as Captain
the
America.
best.
You hate him as Captain America?
I just
He
don't
just
like
hates
him.
Oh,
He
okay.
hates Chris Evans. Period. What
I
is it
don't-
about him?
Listen, I don't hate him. I just don't like him as an actor.
That's a good point. Okay, right.
I like
Just
he's
like
like
I
a
don't-
perfect Captain
That's
America.
part of the reason I don't like Deadpool.
Ryan Reynolds is the perfect
Ryan
Deadpool
Reynolds
use.
is hilarious.
Not
bro.
a fan.
Yeah,
What?
he's
Not.
hilarious.
I'm gonna fucking claw your goddamn skull off.
Look, just
bro.
because you guys
About
love
that.
his rom coms doesn't mean I'm a
Bro,
Deadpool.
Oh,
Waiting?
no, I don't. I love
I
Waiting.
I love his comedy.
I love his
Yeah,
comedies.
He's funny. He's funny to me.
He's funny as shit.
yeah.
Okay, moving on.
He's like the Dane Cook of.
Oh no no no.
He's definitely a step
no,
above
don't.
Dane.
Yeah,
I
he's
like Dane
definitely
Cook
above
too,
Dane
but
Cook.
I like Ryan Reynolds way more than Dane Cook.
You have to be better than Ryan Reynolds to get on my radar.
You're
I'm
so.
saying.
What is the
All right.
scale?
Yeah,
All right.
who's better
I-
than Ryan
I-
Reynolds?
I-
You like
Ryan
Nicolas Cage?
Gosling.
Sir.
Anyway, I like Ryan Gosling.
I admit that he was not
You're talking
good.
about rom coms? What the fuck is wrong?
I admit that he was not good in Green Lantern.
Absolutely.
Oh no, that was like yeah.
I agree.
I don't even acknowledge that as a movie.
You talking about
anymore.
Van Wilder? You talking
Van
about
Wilder
fucking
is awesome.
The Waiting? Come on, Waiting,
Bro,
bro.
Think about it like you've seen Safe House?
Save House.
Great movie. Great movie. I don't care what you talking about.
Isn't this the same guy from The Bodyguard's Bodyguard?
What?
Isn't that the movie he's in
Bro,
with Samuel
frankly,
Jackson?
Remember Tenet? The guy who plays in Tenet? I couldn't see him as anything other than like a goofy football player because he was in Ballers until I saw Tenet, and then I started to respect him more as an actor.
That's a good point.
Like, and then he was also in that other movie where he's like shooting. I can't remember what's fucking called. It was like the
He's in a
like
ton of
1970s kind of. He was like a 1970s.
And then he's gonna be
detective.
the new Batman, right?
No, that's no. What?
Wait, which guy are you talking
The
about?
main character from Tenet.
He's talking about
Oh,
Denzel
you're
Washington's
talking about the
son.
black.
Oh yeah,
dude.
he's
Yeah.
Denzel Washington's son.
Yeah.
I forgot
Yeah.
about
Which
that.
is why I've been.
He's dope.
The white dude from Tenet is gonna be the new
Yes,
Batman.
and that
Yes.
looks kind of interesting. We'll see what happens. We'll
Okay,
see what
so
happens.
next up-
looks interesting.
Yeah, the Black Widow.
They're
It's
not
in-
following through with that.
Black
They
Widow's.
are.
Yeah, they are.
There's a trailer.
Yeah, it's already out.
You're talking about Rob Patterson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know his name, bro.
Robert
the fucking
Pattinson.
Robert
Pat-
Patterson.
twinkly vampire. from
Twilight dude,
yeah.
Bro, that was like
I
15
don't
years
think
ago.
they're following through with
They're
him
already in
with that.
post production, bro. That's coming out.
Are we there yet?
It's coming out this year.
Bro, but Friday though. You know what I'm saying? Like,
The distance in time makes it okay.
bro, no, the quality of the movies that he has made, minus a few, like, but everybody has their few.
I agree with G
For
on
who
that.
are we even talking about?
Robert Patterson.
Yes.
Anyway, Black Widow is in post production. Comes out May 7th.
Oh, that should be
Black
dope.
Widow.
Black
Dope,
Widow.
dope. It's the
Loki.
movie, right?
Yes, the movie.
That's
There's a Loki movie.
show.
No, it's a Loki series. It's in post production. Comes out June 11th.
Bro, this year is going to be banging.
Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings.
Dope. Shang-Chi. What? This year?
This year, July 9th. They're in
Dope!
post-production.
Y'all can't see, but I'm sitting with my mouth wide open.
Hell
so,
yeah.
Like, yeah.
Shang-Chi, bro.
Where's Doctor Strange?
I'm getting to him.
There's a bunch of
Marvel
movies
What If? It's in production.
this year. Oh, that's just animated.
It's just
okay.
animated. It comes out this summer. The Eternals is in post production. Comes out November 5th, 2021. Ms. Marvel is filming.
I
Wait,
have
so
to
did
give
they
you an update.
They canceled the Robert Pattinson one?
I'm just gonna read you the latest article and let you draw
Date it.
conclusion from this.
What's the date of the article?
Shit, god damn it,
That's important.
2019.
Okay.
Well, I'm,
years
I'm
ago.
disregarding it.
I'll
yeah,
put,
the trailer came out
I'll
last
put the
year.
latest article. Continue.
All right. Ms. Marvel's filming comes out late this year. Hawkeye series release
Series.
comes out late this year. Spider-Man No Way Home is filming December 17th this year. Doctor Strange in the multiverse of madness.
They're still filming.
It's ending filming. Comes out March 25th, 2022. Thor, Love and Thunder. It's filming May 6th, 2022.
So they would have had us believe that the series was over after Endgame.
Mm-hmm.
But now it's
Phase 4.
Phase 4 began with Far From Home.
Yes, it did.
Okay, keep in mind, Tony Stark is the one pushing each and every one of these phases. And I say that because at the first phase, you find out he's the one that puts together the Avengers. Not because Nick Fury builds S.H.I.E.L.D., but because Nick Fury realizes in building S.H.I.E.L.D. and putting Captain Marvel as the leader of the Avengers, which is a topic I want to bring up later. But the fact that he put her as the captain of the Avengers and realized she was so far away from contact that she wouldn't be able to be here to save the Earth, he chose Tony Stark last, but knew he would be a vital part of the Avengers.
That makes sense. That makes sense on the Avengers initiative why Tony wasn't chosen at the beginning. Probably Captain Marvel was.
But Tony Stark is the only character besides Thor, who has 4 movies, who has evolved each movie and was pushed by an Avenger to do so. So Captain America was the first. He told him he wouldn't lay his life down, pushed him to be a hero. Then Bruce Banner pushes him to be a superhero when he creates the AI we all know as Ultron. They fail.
Well, that was... Yeah, you're right. Continue.
But they fail, and ultimately Tony Stark is the superhero we know and love. It isn't until Endgame when he does make the ultimate sacrifice because Cap and everyone pushed him to be the great superhero that he is. Keep in mind, wasn't a fan. But now his technology has pushed heroes like Spider-Man not only into the Avengers but the forefront of the Avengers, bro. He's left with the thought that not only is our planet at stake, but we're at stake of multi-dimensional villains, bro.
Which is why WandaVision is so great. It's the bridge gap.
So important because his technology can't be replicated, reproduced, or upgraded from then on, bro. That is
I think Peter Parker will
That's
be able to understand it once he gets older.
Maybe. He's
I
a
think they were
scientist.
foreshadowing that when he
That's very good insight, though, Mark,
But they
about
have
Tony.
to.
Well, it won't. He probably won't be able to, do to the extent of Tony Stark. But in the comic books, Peter Parker's genius too.
He's a genius
and then
scientist.
the radioactive spider
almost
bite.
a prerequisite for being a superhero, like
Unless-
genius level, and almost.
Unless you're like Thor.
When you watch Civil War, you really see what happens if they were to split our team of heroes up.
Yeah.
Like if we were to have a Civil War of heroes, oh my gosh. With Iron Man and Black Widow's a master assassin, and so is Hawkeye considered.
Yes.
But that leaves Bucky at the same level. Captain America a level above him, and then you have Ant-Man.
Actually,
genius
Winter
level
Soldier is
intellect.
around the same tier as Captain America because he has the serum.
He's a master,
Yeah.
And a master assassin.
tactician.
Agreed.
He was a howling commando
Yeah, he was
along with Cap for those 5
No, I
years during
agree.
the war.
Yeah, he was
So
a
there are
soldier.
5 brilliant minds at work.
Mark, you've been doing some good insight watching these
Each
movies.
movie-
You've been developing some good character content.
Thanks.
Like, yeah, bro. That's pretty
We're
impressive.
gonna become a Marvel podcast. Soon.
No shit.
I've been watching each movie and then like
You've been absorbing,
viewing
like, yeah.
each character's powers
Yeah.
because I didn't know. I'm trying to grow this appreciation for the characters I don't like and understand that okay, people change. Just like I'm gonna change.
Uh-huh.
This character can't be OP from the get go.
Correct.
So I'm like, all right,
Correct.
He's changing.
That's good. That's very. Here's what else is shocking: Black Panther 2 is in pre-production right now, set to release on July 8th,
Gonna do some, like, Paul Walker
2022.
stuff?
So
Hey.
Jordan Amy'd me. I'm sorry, y'all. Jordan Amy'd me. He basically told me how she reveals to everybody on the show Indiana Jones would happen without Indiana Jones. You guys made me realize, and I still haven't confirmed this, but I'm really close. T'Challa didn't do shit. He didn't do shit when Thanos showed up, popped off, and got shit going, and snapped his finger. He hasn't contributed anything. As much as I'm a fan,
His sister
of him
did
being-
more.
as much as I'm a fan of him being a king in his own right and having
That's all-
this
all that shit's
technology
great.
and
Yeah.
being a super fighter and vibranium mind, he didn't do shit. Ant-Man did more than T'Challa.
Wow, you
and
were.
I'm Wakanda forever, bro.
It sucks.
This man was
I think
humbled.
also the first movie was supposed to establish his character. He was supposed to get more movies.
Yeah. He was supposed to get more movies.
And he's also a genius.
Hold on, Ivory. Hold on.
He is a genius level intellect.
Yes. That's not
He was in the
undeniable.
Illuminati.
And in fact, in the comics, Jordan made the point in that feed that he is way more like genius than you could even like see in the MCU.
He's like on par with Tony. He's in the MCU. I mean, in the comics, he's on par with like Tony Stark and Reed Richards and.
He teams up with Tony to create a new fucking Black Panther suit
using Stark Tech and
using
vibranium.
Stark Tech and vibranium.
Keep in mind, a lot of the times we know who the leaders in tech are. So when we are competing and we don't think our products are the best, what do?
Fall back.
We fall back. Not giving our ideas the time to shine, to go through the failure process so you can learn something. And what he does is something extremely rare. He surpasses Tony with technology and doesn't get big-headed. He doesn't think, how can I profit? He's like, nah, my country could use this.
He does end up surpassing Tony in the comics only because Tony dies.
I mean, and that's...
But he still does. He's the one who carries on the second team of Avengers when he's older.
Shit, Cap dies too.
I
Cap
think
dies too.
Tony's death has
But
a ripple
T'Challa
effect
carries on.
in multiple realities for the benefit of our planet.
I can agree with that because that's how the multiverse works, in especially in the comics.
I wasn't seeing it, the first go around, and even watching the last 3, Avengers movies. But now, I think it's like a point in time where it's like, okay, if he's taken off the map, things ripple out of control.
Yeah, I agree. I'm gonna run through these last ones because they're all basically in development, except for Captain Marvel 2.
Yeah,
Which is set to release November 11th,
Captain Marvel was
2022.
just not that good of a movie.
It wasn't a good movie. It's a great story. I love the comics.
I think the concept of Captain Marvel, Marvel giving powers to Carol Danvers, her being in the Air Force in the what was it, the 80s or when was it?
90s.
90s. That's all cool, but I just think the movie I'm like,
Captain Marvel's movies are going to be the Star Wars of the Avengers, I think. And the only reason I say that is because she has the ability to make 4 more movies just out of the story we know.
No,
shit, we got Guardians of the Galaxy still too, bro. I'm willing to watch 4 more movies of Guardians of the Galaxy.
There's 2 more Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
That's
Volume 3 is going to be great.
All right, so
I cannot wait.
Right now you have Marvel Quantumania,
Yeah.
which is Doctor Strange.
Was it
It's
Thor,
Doctor
Love and
Strange,
Thunder?
Yeah.
Ant-Man.
No, we already said that.
Okay.
It's
It's
in
Doctor
development.
Strange, Ant-Man, and I think Hulk is going to make an appearance too.
That'd be dope.
The next thing that's in pre-production, or that's actually filming, Quantum Air, it's with Doctor Strange, and it's gonna be Ant-Man in there too. Next thing in pre-production, She-Hulk.
Fuck.
Yes.
Then they have to do Lady Thor next.
Love and Thunder is where you're gonna get Lady
Where you're
Thor.
gonna get
Okay,
Lady
cool.
Thor, yeah.
Jesus.
Moon Knight.
Oh yeah, nice.
Bro,
Nice.
Hey, I'm gonna show y'all a video after.
so are
this
they doing a
video.
Red Hulk too? is Red Hulk going to get introduced in She?
They might.
Okay.
They
Maybe.
might. Red Hulk can lift Thor's hammer. Just saying.
Just saying. He can.
Yeah, but She-Hulk. I wonder who they're gonna cast for She-Hulk. Oh my god, I can't wait.
So then you have a series coming out. It's called The Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special.
Oh, that's gonna be so good. What the hell?
That's going to come right before Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3,
So this year?
Jordan did
No.
a time warp
Next
and
year?
broke
2023.
How?
Thor's hammer has been destroyed.
Yeah,
Mjolnir.
but that is true.
But they brought it from another dimension.
Yes,
another
but Thor
universe.
went and gave it back. I mean,
And
Captain went
then
and gave
Captain
it back.
America loses.
loses it. He gives it back.
He went and gave it back to Thor.
Okay, so okay.
So if he went and gave his hammer back to Thor,
This is the MCU, not the comics. Remember
I
that.
feel, but follow the time, just the time. Captain goes back to before, because this is the whole point of Captain going back. He missed the life that he had saving the world. The world is saved, so look, we don't need you anymore, Cap. You did. Salute to you, boy. Go clap some cheeks. You deserve it. It's been 75 years.
for real.
So he goes, he's clapping cheeks, he's making a family, and he's got this big heavy hammer that he doesn't need anymore. There are no threats.
No, he gave it back to Thor.
In the past?
Yeah.
Yes.
He went and gave it back to Thor, and they're gonna they're gonna work it out some way that
He gave it
Jane
back to-
Foster gets it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
becomes worthy somehow.
This is what I was talking about with Falcon and Winter Soldier. The moment he gives it back to Thor, there's a moment in time where Captain America is peak prime, worthy to hold the hammer.
He's always worthy.
And-
He was worthy in what's the Avengers
Age of Ultron.
Age of Ultron.
Yeah, but he wasn't
just-
able to fully lift it.
No, it came out after the fact that when you read like the novelization that he knew he could lift it. He acted like he didn't.
I
Really?
no,
He-
I
like
believe
he was like, oh,
No, read the novel. I read the novel. If you read the novel of the movie, he knew he could lift the hammer.
I believe, and this is just because
that
I
makes
haven't
sense.
read that.
That makes sense.
Because
Because it budges a little bit and then it slides.
and that's why. And then that's why he makes that face afterwards. He's like,
It budges a little. He does try with both hands.
Why
and
would
he
Thor say,
strains.
"I knew it" when he lifts it?
yes, that's why.
'Cause he knew that he could lift
Captain
it.
was worthy. He knew Cap was worthy. Cap's
I
always been
don't
worthy.
think. I don't think that that's truly the case.
What are the two? There's two parameters, right?
Yes.
Like you have to be like of pure mind and soul and a good person. That's Captain America.
Captain America. In the
Mr.
comics, he can
Possible.
I
lift
don't.
it.
I don't think that was possible until Captain got his issues resolved with Iron Man and Civil War.
Okay.
His purity of heart. He
maybe.
was not on the same page as laying down. This
I see your
Thor
argument. I see
became
your
worthy
argument.
when he was willing to lay down his life to save a planet that had nothing to do with him and Asgard.
But see-
which is why I think anti-heroes are so annoying, because they don't pop up until it affects them directly.
But Thor is only worthy in that regard because his father put the fucking hex on the fucking Mjolnir. Thor was worthy from his birth as a birthright.
It's
this-
Thor's hammer.
At
It's
this
to
point in
wield the
time,
hammer.
Captain America has only fought for America, not the interests of the world.
That's not
and
true.
then
no,
when he
he was
fought in
fighting for his
Avengers-
friends.
In Captain America 1, that was America technically, but they would have gone everywhere, not just America.
It's the first Avengers movie where the world is threatened, where the portal is open. But that still happens here in America. Remember the Sokovia Accords? He's against the world union being a deciding factor in who gets saved. And at that point in time, when he's opposing he's opposing being handled to save everyone, as opposed to him having the responsibility to just save everyone. And that's why I don't think he was at that time worthy, because he wasn't going to save everyone.
You make a good argument. That's for damn sure.
Why would it budge a little bit though?
Okay, budging a little bit and lifting the hammer are two different.
You've never
But
seen
this is
anyone
the
budge
Cap-
it.
Because it budged a
Not
little
even
bit. He
Thor.
only possessed the powers of Thor for a little
It's not
bit.
Vision budget.
But
Vision
Cap,
could lift it.
Vision could lift it.
Vision
And
could
while he
lift
did,
it.
he possessed the power of Thor.
But Cap
Yes,
probably.
but we're talking.
but
I'm
we're
talking about
Cap.
why would it budge a little bit in the history of Thor's hammer in the MCU? When anyone tries to lift it, you never
See
it
it
budge.
like budge.
Okay.
An
Why
inch.
would it budge?
It's the I'll give it this argument. Doctor Strange's cloak of levitation reacted to him first when he noticed it. It kind of raised up and raised its eyebrow, and he was like, "Who is this?" It saw him react, and then it was like, "Okay, this is someone I think is worthy of my magical artifact. I'm gonna let him use me." I think that the hammer warmed up to the idea that, hey, this person's pure of soul, but I don't think their mind is pure yet. So it lifted and was like, nah, back to heavy.
I think that Captain just didn't lift it because if you look at that moment that it happens
remember.
in Ultra, I know, me too. I just recently watched the movie too. But Captain is so humble of a person. At that moment, if he were to lift that up in front of Thor, they'd be like, "Fuck Thor, we don't need this is he's not a
You
part
still
of."
need Thor.
Okay, at that point in time, everyone was,
humble.
around.
Yeah,
Yes.
everyone, and you know how Cap gets when people are fucking looking at him.
I
He's like,
think he would have
"Gee
been
Willie."
more embellished to lift it
Gotta
and
remember
say,
what he was
"Hey,
like
y'all,
before."
look at this! Like I did it." They were drinking. They just fought. It's right before Ultron comes up, so everything is good, and they're like, "Man, we did it! Successful mission." So like they're letting loose. I think he was putting in his full 100%.
I like your argument. I
You
agree
guys
with you.
you viewers, let us know what you think. Was he worthy or not?
Okay, 5 more. I'm just gonna run through them. Right,
right,
Spider-Man. It looks like it's written in like Spider-Man. It's a series called Secret Invasion.
Oh,
Yeah,
It's in development. Ironheart. In the same script as Iron Man. is a series in development.
Okay.
And then Armor Wars is the movie that follows in the same script as Iron Man. Blade
Nice.
in development.
Who are they gonna cast?
It better not be old ass.
Wesley Snipes.
That would be so thrilled, though.
I would so watch it.
He's so hard to work with.
He is hard to work with, I hear.
But he really knows kung fu.
Oh,
He
Edward
does.
Norton to be Blade.
And then the last two are I Am Groot.
Oh,
He gets his own.
Gets his own movie.
I always wondered, where is he from?
Yeah, I Am Groot. And then, of course, Deadpool 3.
Yeah!
In the MCU.
no!
Not
They're
in
gonna
the
have a budget.
MCU.
I'm walking away.
I'm walking away too. I gotta piss everyone. Have a good one. Peace out.
Before anybody says anything.